Thank you for joining Amber Brewster Pilates today. We're going to get started today using the TheraBand. You can always use a belt too if you don't have the TheraBand. We're going to start lying down on our back today. Go ahead and place the TheraBand just by your side so it's ready for you when we need the band. Bring your arms up straight to 90, lying flat on your back, neutral spine, closing the eyes. And as you inhale, open the arms to a T, and exhale, the arms pull back through 90. Inhale to open. The arms hover 1 inch off the mat, and exhale through center. Moving slowly, the inhale breath comes laterally. As you exhale, the ribs funnel together. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. Begin to expand the inhale breath to the back rib cage. So feeling the space between the ribs and the hips expanding towards the mat. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale back through 90 degrees. Allow the breath to flow naturally as you reach the arms straight up. And lower the shoulders towards the mat. Reach to the ceiling and squeeze the shoulder blades towards the spine. Continue reaching up. Squeeze the fingers together. Up and down. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Now find the shoulders right in the mid position of those 2 shoulder joints and squeeze the fist. Squeeze the fist so tightly that you're energetically pulling the muscles tighter towards the bones. We'll call that your fist. And now create a spatula with the hands by squeezing the fingers straight, reaching them up to the ceiling. And then spread the fingers out like dandelions. Really energize the fingertips all the way through the ends, from the palm outward. Relaxing the facial muscles. And then wiggle all of the fingers like fireworks. We'll do that 2 more times. Clench into your fist. Notice where the shoulders are. Are they in the mid position or reaching or squeezing? Find your mid. Hands make spatulas. So we're creating a lot of energy in the arms. What I tend to think about is the forgotten limb. We use our legs so much, but yet spread those fingers out. Let's give a little love to the arms. As you wave your fingers, little fireworks. And one last set, squeeze those fists. Straight arms. Really energize the fist knuckles to the ceiling as the shoulders relax towards the mat. Spatulas. Squeeze them tightly. And dandelion, spread them out. And fireworks, making sure the thumbs get involved there. And now releasing the arms down to the mat, palms up. Begin to tuck the pelvis as you exhale, gently imprinting low back. And inhale, release through neutral. A gentle pelvic curl Focus on pulling belly muscles in and up to release on the inhale. And exhale, pelvic curl. And release. One more. Through neutral on the inhale, moving into your pelvic clock. Exhale, tuck the pelvis. Drop your left hip, moving clockwise, tailbone, right hip, and tuck to imprint. Full circle around, left, tail, right, tuck. Continue moving in this clockwise direction. When you tuck, that's 12 o'clock. When you untuck, that's 6 o'clock. Left hip is 3, right hip is 9. Continue imagining the pelvic bowl filled with water. Let's do a smoothie. It's been really hot out lately. About 5 minutes in that 100-degree weather. The smoothie bowl. See the liquid stirring around, smooth and fluidly, with very little glute activation. It's coming more from the belly muscles. And then pause into your tuck. Reverse, right hip, tailbone, left hip, tuck. Continue moving counterclockwise now. As you continue your circles, notice if any place gets kind of stuck. Work a little slower through those areas and try to find balance throughout the circle. And as you begin to get more fluid with it, maybe you see the rest of the body moving less, and the pelvis just moves slightly from the belly, low belly. 3, 2, last one. Keep a tuck of the pelvis, right leg into tabletop, left leg into tabletop. Focus on the back body, connected to the mat. Begin right toe tapping, left toe tapping. Slowly alternate, focusing on keeping that slight tuck of the pelvis. And from that low back all the way up to the shoulders, the spine stays on the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right toe tap. Left leg is in tabletop. Moving into helicopter knees. Make half circles, switching the leg position. And scissor, staying on the right side, lowering to open into your circles. And scissor. Helicopter with bent knees, scissor. Helicopter. 2 more this direction. Helicopter. Scissor. Last one. Scissor. And scissor. Now that right knee is up, left leg is down, we alternate. Helicopter, scissor, helicopter, and scissor. 4, 3, helicopter, 2, last one, scissor, helicopter, set the right foot down, left foot down, go ahead and grab your strap. You're going to grab the strap, reach it just 90 degrees, palms face away from you, and then wrap the strap around your palm so that when you press out, the band is wrapped around the pinky edge of the finger. We'll take an inhale, neutral, exhale, press out. Inhale in, and exhale, straight arms, almost coming to a T, depending on the thickness of your band. It may be more challenging if you bring the hands more near to each other. For 2, Last one. Bend the elbows lower down to the floor. Now squeeze the elbows into the side. You can hover them just off the mat as you press out, allowing it to come back through center. So now the shoulder is externally rotating. Imagine you have a newspaper between your elbow and your torso. And as you press the pinky out and down to the floor, the elbows hold on to that newspaper squeezed in by your side. 4, 3, 2, last one. And straight arms reach up. Take your band just a little bit wider. You'll want that extra for the strap. You're gonna begin to pull down with just the right arm towards the floor. Notice where the shoulder is, not rounding forward. Inhale, lift it up. We'll stay on the right side. As you exhale, right arm presses down. Inhale, up. Exhale, right arm. Notice where the shoulder is. Think of that shoulder blade tucking into its pocket next to the spine. Last one, right. Lift up and reverse. Left arm stretches down and returns. Left pulls down for 3. Exhale, pull for 2. One more. Left arm. Reach up. Right leg into tabletop. Left leg into tabletop. Keep a little pelvic curl. Begin your toe taps. Left foot taps down as the right arm pulls down. Return up. Left arm, right toe. Return. And switch. Right arm, left leg. Return. And left arm, right leg. Return. 2 more. Focus on that mid-back position, pressing into the mat from the abdominals. Last side. Return. You're going to pull the knees into the chest. Wrap the band over. Stay in neutral spine here if that serves you, or curl up into your chest lift. Reaching the band over the shins. A little press out into that band. We'll stretch the arms. Inhale, overhead. And exhale, pull it in as the knees come in. Now we'll stretch the legs with the arms. Inhale. And exhale in. Inhale, stretch. And exhale in. Double leg stretch for 3. Exhale. Double leg stretch for 2. Exhale in. Last one. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, pull it in. Lower the head, the chest. You're going to bring that strap right around that right foot. Go ahead and lower the left foot to the mat. We're going to take an inhale breath. You can stay in neutral or exhale to curl up into the chest lift. We'll take an inhale and then exhale, stretch that right leg out. Push from your seat. Inhale, bend, and exhale, stretch. And each time you stretch that right leg, inhale, pull the belly back towards the spine, bend in. As you stretch that right leg out to 45, bend, and stretch for 3, curl up just a little higher if that serves you, and bend. Exhale for 2, notice where the shoulders are they in the mid position, and bend. And last one, stretch that right leg out, hold it out, lift that right leg up as you lower the head, the chest down, stretch your left leg out. Here you can create a little more length in that strap, lowering the elbows to the mat. Begin to point and flex the right foot against the tension you've created with the strap. Maybe you have a belt. Go 4, 3, 2. One more, moving into ankle circles. Choose a clockwise direction, moving through the ankle. Keeping that right leg as straight as you can. 3, 2, 1. Pause and reverse. 6 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold there. Small circles now from the hip. Right leg crosses over left, out to the right side. It can be small today. You're working against a little tension, so try to find more fluidity throughout the circle with the hip joint freely flowing in a circular pattern. 2 more, this direction. Last one, pause, open to the right side, cross over left. Stay really focused on keeping the pelvis centered, neutral, and not rotating as the leg moves freely. 2 more. Last one. Pause. Grab the strap with your right hand. You're going to bring your left hand down to the left side and open the right leg out to the side. So you get a stretch through the right inner thigh, making sure to keep that left hip on the mat so our pelvis stays neutral on the floor. And then begin to point and flex the right foot. And notice the connection you feel deeper within the inner thigh. 4, 3, 2, last one. Exhale, pull the leg back up through center. Now from here, you're going to open to a half V. Straight leg pulls across the left side. Keep your pelvis centered as you open to the right, straight over to the left. So the right arm stays where it's at, becoming the pivot point for the band. 4. Imagine those inner thigh muscles contracting as you cross over and lengthening with control as you open. Last 2. 1 more. Cross over to return through center, bend the right knee, and we'll switch legs. Left ball of the foot comes into the strap. Lower your right leg down to the earth. Grab the strap and begin to point and flex. Left leg is nice and straight. As you flex, really reach the heel to the ceiling rather than just pulling the toes back. So you want to keep the ball of the foot through the toes as if they were flat on the earth. 3 more, point and flex. And as you point, begin to make circles with the ankle joint. Really working through the little and big toe side of the foot. 4, relax the face, the shoulders, the hands gripping. Try to find ease. And reverse the direction of your circle. 6 more. 3, 2, last one. From here, circles. So you're going to cross over the right leg, circle around out to the left side and back up. Continue this circular pattern, crossing over to the outside, A little pause to make sure your pelvis is centered and not moving following the leg, but rather the hip moves freely, separate of the pelvis. 2 more. Last one this direction. Hold and reverse. Open to the left, circle around the right, and back up. 6, 5, good work, 4 more, 3, 2, last one. From here, leg up to 90, grab the strap in your left hand. Allow the elbow of the left to come out to the side just slightly. That right arm reaches out to a T. Left leg reaches out to the left side, stretching your left inner thigh. And begin to point and flex the foot, feeling a deeper connection with the adductor muscles, those inner thighs, stretching and working against the resistance you're creating. 3, 2, 1. Now we cross over the body, making a straight line across over and open to that half V. You can exhale as you cross over the body, inhale to the side, or reverse that breath pattern as you exhale out to the side because it helps support your torso more. Your choice. 4, 3, last 2, 1 more, cross over, return through center, grab the strap with both hands, wrap it around your hands. You'll bend the left knee into the chest like tabletop. Go ahead and bend your right knee. Take an inhale, you can stay in neutral spine, or exhale and chest lift and hold. Next exhale breath, you'll stretch your left leg out to 45. Notice where the shoulders are, arms can be straight. Inhale to bend. Depending on your length of your strap, your arms might be bent or straight, but notice really where the shoulders are. That's important here. Exhale out. Inhale, bend. And stretch left 4. And bend. Each time you stretch that left leg out, the pubic bone pulls towards your sternum, and the belly muscles pull in from hip bone to hip bone and up. 1 more. Lower the head down as you float that left leg up. Bend the knee, take the strap off. You're going to wrap the strap around your knees. And you'll want the legs to be about parallel. So you have about a fist distance of hand space between your knees, and then you're going to tie that strap. You tie it once. And then the second time as you tie, just pull a half loop through so it's easy to untie later. And then you'll change the strap to be around and fat so it doesn't cut into your legs. You'll appreciate that later. Now you're going to lower the feet down to the earth. Arms come down to the sides. Press the palms down. Take an inhale. Exhale. Hinge bridge, lift the hips. Little tuck of the tail. Take an inhale breath into the back rib space. And exhale, hinge, dropping the tailbone to the earth. Inhale, exhale, lift the hips. Press the arms down, open chest, collarbone to collarbone. Lower down, inhale, tailbone drops first. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale into the back body. And exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale. Exhale, hinge bridge, lift the hips up. Hold here, press the legs out into the strap. It's small and subtle, keeping a little tuck of the tail under and forward through the knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips down. Hold here and stretch both legs up to 90. Stretch those hamstrings. Reach the heels up. Good. Inhale, bend the knees, lower down. Exhale, hinge bridge, lift the hips. Take an inhale breath. Next exhale, you're going to lift that right foot and stretch that right leg out. Press into both arms and lower the right foot. Inhale, square the hips off. Weight into the right foot as you exhale, stretch the left leg out. Keep a little press outward into that band and bend the left knee. Hold there, lift both hips, inhale. Exhale, hinge bridge down. Now turn the palms up. Notice the difference. Inhale. Exhale, hinge bridge, lift the hips. Keep those arms active. Weight into the left foot as you exhale, stretch right leg. We'll hold. Straight right leg presses out and out. 4, 2, 1 more. Bend the right knee, foot down, lift the hips, square off, inhale, and exhale, stretch left leg. Take another inhale and then begin. Exhale, 4. Straight left leg to the side. And last 2. And 1. Bend the left knee. Inhale, lift the hips. And exhale, lower the hips down. Take another inhale. Exhale, we lift the hips up. You're going to press out with the knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in, lift both heels. Woo. And then press out with the knees with those heels lifted. And 3, and 4. Lower the heels and lower both hips. Adding on, take an inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. We'll lift the heels. Keep the left heel lifted. You're going to stretch that right leg out. Keep that right foot pointed and press out. 4 and 3. Remember, you can always lower that left heel if that serves you. And bend the right knee and lower both heels and lower the hips. Good work. We take an inhale, last side. Exhale, lift the hips, lift the heels. You're pointed as you stretch that left leg out. And press out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend left knee, lower the heels, and lower the hips. Good work. Go ahead and lie on your right side. You're going to keep that band wrapped around the knees. Your right arm will be your support. Go ahead and line your torso up with the back side of your mat so you know you're nice and neutral. So from here, I'm going to actually untie my band and make it a little tighter here so you have a little more to work with. So your feet are going to be lined up out forward. The shins will be against that long edge of the mat. And your feet will be flexed, heels together. So from this point, you're lying down, right arm straight or bent a little more stability. Okay, now lift that right side body by reaching that left hip away from the head. You can keep your left hand on your hip. We'll keep our heels together as you begin. Exhale, left knee to the ceiling and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. 4, 3, make sure that left hip stays stacked on the right. 2, 1 more. Lower the knee. Now you're going to lift that left leg parallel to the right. And then as you exhale, the whole lower leg lifts up and it lowers. So think of that knee opening back up, and the left heel will simply follow the left knee. Now here you stay really focused on making sure that left hip doesn't roll backwards. 3, 2, 1. We hold it up and pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the whole left leg. You're going to keep the right leg where it is. Float the left leg straight up to parallel. Your left hand can come forward on the mat, palm pressing into the earth. As you exhale, stretch the left leg all the way back. You can keep that foot flexed. Inhale, bend the knee forward. Exhale, keep it stretched and parallel. That left foot should be as hip height. Bend it forward, inhale. And exhale, push out. You should feel that glute squeeze, hamstring really engaged, and bend. And exhale. Keep that pubic bone coming forward towards the breastbone. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Push through that left heel as you straighten. Bend. And exhale for 2. 1 more. And exhale. We stretch that left leg, hold it back. Point the left foot and lift straight up. Up for 6, 5. Reach through the left foot as you lift that leg so the left hip doesn't creep up to the left rib cage. 3, 2, and 1. Lower to parallel. Bend the knee in. We'll push ourselves up. Just keep the strap on your knees here. You're going to bring that left foot forward. The right foot will be behind you. The right hand will come out to the side in line with your hip. You're going to stretch that the left arm out. From here, we'll exhale, stretch that left arm overhead. On the inhale, gaze over the left shoulder. And exhale, side bend, pushing in the mat. And inhale, rotate. And exhale. So lateral flexion is sometimes okay for osteoporosis depending on your body. Exhale, side bending. Just making sure that maybe here on your inhale you move subtly and not as deeply. And exhale, side bend right. And inhale, side bend left. Exhale for 2. Inhale, find length through the spine before you side bend. Last one, exhale. And inhale. And relax. We'll come over to the left side, lying on your left side. You'll want that left side body to be to the back edge of your mat. And as you you lie down, your left arm can be bent, more stable, or straight, creating a little more challenge here. Make sure that strap is nice and wide, so it's not cutting into you to start. It'll probably roll around. We take what we can get here. Okay, stack the shins. Your right hand will come onto that right hip. Notice how that right hip wants to creep up to the ribs. I want you to push that hip away. Notice how the left side body lifts from that left oblique. Try to keep that torso neutral. As you exhale, keep the flexed feet together and lift that right knee. Lower on the inhale and exhale. Knee up and lower. 4, keep the front ribs pulling back towards the spine so we're not flaring the rib cage and back bending. 3, exhale, 2, 1 more, lower down, then float the leg parallel. From here, as you exhale and lift that knee, the lower leg stays parallel with the knee. Exhale, inhale. Really be mindful so as to not allow that right hip to roll back. Imagine your whole back body was against a wall to prevent you from rolling backwards. For 2, and 1 more. Hold it high, small little presses up. For 5, 4, pulse 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, inhale. We'll float that parallel leg up. On an exhale breath, keep that foot flexed, straighten the leg, reaching out through the heel. Inhale, bend the knee forward. And exhale, straighten through the heel as if you're pushing a wall away from your foot. Inhale, and exhale, stretch. Inhale, and exhale, reach back and out from the hip. Inhale, and exhale for 3. Inhale, you can bring that right hand down if that helps. Bend and exhale. 1 more, inhale. Hinge at that hip, exhale, straighten it out, point that right foot, straight leg lift, up and lower, up and lower. So here we want to keep that rib to hip space long. So as you lift that right leg, the toes are reaching away from the hip. 4, 3, lift 2, 1 more, and lower the leg, bend the knee in. We'll press ourselves up, lining that left hand with the left hip. The right foot will be forward of the left. You'll reach that right arm out. So imagine you're between 2 panes of glass from front to back side. As you exhale, reach the right arm over, gaze down at the mat. Inhale, we lift and rise up, gaze over that right shoulder, so the neck rotates. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, side bend right. Exhale for 6. Inhale. Exhale. If you have any cautions of the spine, remember, just maybe not going as deep. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. And exhale for 2. By pushing into the mat, those ribs pull away and up into the armpit. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Rise up on the inhale breath. You'll go ahead and take the strap off your legs. Untie it. And we'll be seated facing forward. Your legs will be outstretched, straight, and if you need to, you can always roll up your mat so you get a little more height underneath your sit bones to allow you to sit up more neutral rather than rounded. You're going to take that strap around your parallel hip distance legs. Make sure it's equal on both sides. And when you grab that strap, go ahead and wrap it so that when you pull on the strap, it comes from that pinky edge, keeping a little more connection under the armpit. We'll take an inhale, sit up nice and tall. Wide elbow row as you exhale. Bend the elbows, pull straight back. Inhale forward. As you pull the elbows wide and back, the front ribs pull back and it feels like a slight lean forward with the torso. Inhale and exhale. Wide elbow row. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Pull the front ribs back just slightly. And exhale for 3. Inhale. As you exhale, wide elbow row, those shoulder blade angles at the base tuck into the spine. Straighten. And exhale. 2. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale forward. Now narrow elbow row. Pull back, elbows right by the sides. Inhale forward. Exhale, straight back and forward. Exhale, row. Inhale, sit up a little taller. And exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Inhale. We're going to be moving into a twist shortly. Keep it flowing. One more double arm row. We come through center, single right arm, rotate. Keep that elbow pulling back by the side. Inhale, center. As you exhale, rotate left. Pull the right ribs to the left hip. Inhale, center. And exhale, rotate right. Gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale, center. And rotate left. And center. As you rotate right, those left ribs pull to the right hip. Center. And rotate left. And center. Last 2. Right. Center. And exhale left. And center. You're going to float the arms, grab that band, reach the arms out shoulder distance, then wrap the band around so the pinky edge is pressing out. You're going to bend your knees into a big diamond shape. Begin to press out and in, just connecting with the back shoulder blade muscles. The palms are facing down, gliding over the earth, just like that. I guess I'm stronger than I thought I was. Continue pressing out wide for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Don't worry, I've got plenty of those. Okay, now arms come straight forward. We'll inhale, lift the arms up and press out with the pinkies. Keeping those arms reaching up. Pull the front ribs down towards the spine. Now as you press out with the hands, the knees are out. The hands come through center, lift the knees. Open and press out. Inhale, And exhale. Inhale, reach those fingertips up. Exhale, the hands can be slightly forward of the shoulders so you don't flare the ribs out too far. Inhale and exhale, 2. Inhale and exhale, last one. Little pulses and press. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach those arms up. From here, go ahead and set that strap down, stretch the legs out, palms face up, working without the resistance. We inhale, hinge back. As you exhale, straight arms reach up, palms turn forward. And inhale, lengthen through the back body. And exhale, hinge forward, arms return to 90. We take an inhale, hinge back, squeeze the legs down, and stretch. Exhale, arms reach overhead. Inhale, lengthen through the back body, and exhale, hinge forward. Now grab those thighs. What I want you to do is feel the heels squeezing together. The thighs, you grab and feel the hamstrings and inner thighs squeeze the inner thighs together. So here the legs are going to work with the upper torso as we hinge back. Let's try again with those legs more active. Palms down. We take an inhale, hinge back. Exhale, reach the arms overhead. Inhale, find length through the back body. And exhale, hinge forward. 2 more. Inhale, hinge back. Squeeze the heels together. Exhale, straight arms reach overhead. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, hinge back. Exhale, straight arms overhead. Inhale, find length through the back body, but keep those ribs pulling in. And exhale, hinge forward. Last one. Inhale, hinge back. Exhale, reach the arms overhead. Take an inhale, lengthen tail to crown. And exhale, hinge forward. Good work. Let's come on to all fours in quadruped. You're going to tuck your toes under. Hands will be slightly forward of the shoulders. We'll work in a neutral spine. Pull the heel of the hands slightly back and get a little more underarm connection. We'll take an inhale, lengthen out, gaze down between the thumbs. As you exhale, belly lifts, knees follow, 3 inches off the ground. We'll hold here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the heels. You're going to send your hips back. We'll do this in an elevated mode. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, belly in, lift the knees. Inhale, reach the hips back. Exhale, hips come back over knees. Inhale, lower the knees. Exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, panther, reach the hips back. Spine lengthens. Exhale, push through the feet coming forward. Inhale, lower the knees. Exhale, belly in, lift the knees. Inhale, hinge at the hips. Keep the gaze down, tuck the chin. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, lower. We'll exhale, belly in, lift the knees. Inhale, panther, reach it back. Push the palm of the hands, thumb, index, all the fingers. Keep that wrist arch lifted. And exhale, we hinge forward. Inhale to lower. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, lift the knees. You're going to hold here. Keep that left knee lifted. If you need to, you can always lower the knees, but next exhale, we'll stretch that right leg out. From here, we'll inhale, bend the right knee forward, and exhale, we'll stretch it 4, Inhale, bend. And exhale, stretch for 3. Bend. Exhale, stretch 2. Lift that head just a little bit so we're not dropping it down. 1 more. Spinal length. Exhale. Inhale, bend the right knee. Step the foot down. Lower the hips down. You'll reach your hips back. Bend the elbows. Roll your wrists out. And then roll them in the other direction. And now we'll move to the other side. Take a look at your hands, talking really quick about the thumb, index finger, making sure that they're really pulling back towards each other, towards the palm. And then the rest of the fingers are active, so we keep that wrist arch strong and healthy, not collapsed. So we take an inhale. As you exhale, lift both knees. Push into the thumb, index finger. Feel the knuckles pulling towards each other. Now we'll inhale and exhale, stretch that left leg out. Inhale, bend the left knee forward, and exhale, stretch it out. Inhale, bend, a little tuck of that chin, and exhale, stretch. Good work. 1 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch that left leg. We bend on the inhale, lower the foot, and lower the knees. Send your hips back. You'll come into a shell stretch. Knees can be wide here. Keep your hips lifted so that we don't tuck the pelvis if you have any spine concerns, or allow the hips to go all the way back. We'll come forward. You're going to take the band, just bring it over your back side. And then from here, you'll take your hands and grab the band as wide as your hips are. And then wrap that band again so that when the palms are up towards the ceiling, the pinky edge presses out against the band. Little tuck of the chin. Notice how the shoulders are rounding forward towards the mat. Feel the shoulders rotate away from the mat and keep lifted through your mid-back muscles. On an inhale, we lift the head 1 or 2 inches off the mat. Keep your gaze down at the mat. Lift the hands about 6 inches off your backside and begin to press out and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, turn your head to the left. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Float the head, float the hands, and press out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, turn the head right. Now adding double leg kick. You're going to connect the heels, externally rotated. Bend the knees, kick, kick. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the chest. Press the band, reach it towards the feet as you energize the whole back body, a little tuck of the tail. You're going to twist your head left, lower the arms, bend the knees, kick twice. 2, straighten the legs. Inhale, lift the heart up. Your gaze will stay maybe at the top of the mat. Exhale, bend, rotate right, kick, kick. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Lower down, twist left, exhale, kick, kick. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, head to the right, kick, kick. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Lower, twist left, kick, kick. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And last one, right. Kick, kick. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And last side, left. Kick, kick. Inhale. And relax it down. From here, left hand underneath the forehead. You can bend the right knee. Can you easily grab the foot? If not, take your strap, wrap it around. So that way you can lift and stretch that right leg. Keep your pubic bone pressing into the mat. And be aware of your right thigh. Stretching out through the quad from your knee to your hip. Continue with each exhale breath, pressing the pubic bone forward, elongating the tailbone towards your foot. And release that right leg. Switching right hand underneath the forehead, bend your left leg. The left hand can grab the instep of the left foot, or maybe you have the band wrapped around the ankle. And then you bring your attention to your tail, tucking through the legs. Pubic bone, both hip bones, equally pressing into the mat. To create a little connection, push the foot into the hand. But if your body's signaling pain, just back off a little. Your body knows how far is too far and what is just right. Keep your breath flowing. Equal inhale, equal exhale. As you exhale, release the left leg. You'll push yourself back up to a kneeling position. And lift the shoulders, roll them back. And then you'll bring that left arm behind the back, grab the left wrist with your right hand, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. As you gently pull on the left wrist, enjoy the stretch through the left side neck. And back through center, we'll switch. Left hand grabs right wrist. And lower the left ear to the left shoulder. With each exhale, melting into the tissues and lengthening out the right side neck. And back through center. Inhale, circle the arms up overhead, lengthen both side bodies. And exhale, circle down. One more time. Inhale, lift, lengthen. And exhale, hands through heart. Thank you for making space for your Pilates practice today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you have any questions, I'm here. Let's see, can you mute yourself? Ask to unmute. Ask to unmute. Weird. Okay.
Thank you, Amber. Have a great day.
You're very welcome, Catherine. Stewart.
I'll email Melissa about adding me to this class.
I got you covered. No worries. I'll take care of it. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're very welcome,
Thanks.
Rebecca.
Thanks, Amber. Good class.
Ah, wonderful. Bye, Chris. It was great to see you.